The Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is not just a car. It is an experience, a piece of art, and a symbol of what happens when luxury and performance are blended together at the highest level. So, when Lamborghini created the SVJ, they didn't simply make a faster Aventador. They built a machine that embodies extravagance, exclusivity, and the essence of Italian luxury. At first glance, the SVJ is an intimidating presence. The aggressive stance, the aerodynamic sculpting, and the signature scissor doors are unmistakably Lamborghini. But what's often overlooked is the luxurious design philosophy behind it. The sharp, chiseled lines are not just about aerodynamics. They are about creating a sense of power and drama. This is not a car that hides in the background. It was designed to be the centerpiece wherever it goes. Luxury in the Aventador SVJ is about commanding attention without ever having to ask for it. The exterior is a perfect harmony of function and beauty. Carbon fiber dominates the body, not only making the SVJ lighter but giving it a premium, futuristic look. Even the smallest details, from the aggressive splitter to the massive rear wing, are built with precision and luxury in mind. Lamborghini offers exclusive finishes and bespoke paint options through its ad personam program. Owners can select unique metallic shades, matte finishes, or even custom hues that exist nowhere else in the world. That means each SVJ can be as unique as its owner. True automotive individuality at the highest level. Step closer and the luxury becomes even more apparent. The Aventador SVJ doesn't just sit on any wheels, it rides on massive forged alloys, often customized with special finishes and colored calipers that scream exclusivity. Titanium exhaust tips glisten under the rear, offering not just a mechanical necessity, but a visual reminder that this is no ordinary car. Even the badging, subtle details of gold, silver, or custom embossing, reminds you that this is a Lamborghini built for those who accept nothing but the best. Open those iconic scissor doors, and you enter a world where performance collides with comfort. The interior of the Aventador SVJ is nothing short of a luxury cockpit. The cabin is swathed in Alcantara, fine Italian leather, and exposed carbon fiber. Every stitch is carefully placed by hand, ensuring perfection. The seats are designed not just to hold you in place during extreme driving, but to envelop you in comfort during long journeys. Lamborghini understands that luxury is about touch, about feeling, and so every surface you interact with feels like it belongs in a supercar worth millions. The customization goes even further. Lamborghini's ad personam division allows owners to design their cabin exactly the way they envision it, from seatbelt colors to stitching, from leather shades to Alcantara patterns. The Aventador SVJ can be a completely personal expression of luxury. Want your initials embossed into the headrests? It can be done. Want a one-off color combination inspired by your favorite fashion brand? Lamborghini makes it possible. This level of bespoke craftsmanship is what elevates the SVJ from being just a fast car to being a rolling piece of personal luxury. Technology adds another layer to the luxury. The digital TFT instrument cluster adapts depending on your driving mode, displaying information like a fighter jet's heads-up display. The infotainment system integrates with modern conveniences, offering navigation, premium audio, and connectivity features. For some owners, the driving soundtrack of the V12 is all they need. But for those who appreciate sound quality as much as performance, Lamborghini offers a custom-tuned premium sound system that turns the cabin into a private concert hall. Luxury, after all, is about choice. And then there's the heart of it all, the naturally aspirated V12 engine. In today's world of downsizing, turbocharging, and hybridization, having a pure V12 is itself a luxury. The SVJ's 6.5-liter V12 produces an astonishing 770 horsepower, but beyond the numbers, it delivers an emotional experience like no other. The growl at idle, the thunderous roar when accelerating, and the spine-tingling wail at the red line. It is a symphony of mechanical beauty. For enthusiasts, that sound is priceless. For owners, it is a daily reminder that they command something very few people on Earth will ever experience. The performance figures are, of course, incredible. The Aventador SVJ accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds and has a top speed of over 350 kilometers per hour. But what makes this luxurious is not just the speed. It's the fact that the car makes you feel unstoppable while doing it. It gives you confidence, excitement, and adrenaline, all wrapped in a body that belongs on the cover of an art magazine. Exclusivity is perhaps the most important luxury of all, and Lamborghini understands this better than anyone. The Aventador SVJ was produced in extremely limited numbers, making it an instant collector's item. Owning one is not just about having a car. It's about joining an exclusive circle of individuals who share the same passion for rarity, luxury, and performance. Many celebrities, business moguls, and collectors own Aventador SVJs, but no two cars are alike. That individuality makes each SVJ feel more like a piece of jewelry than a machine. Speaking of value, the Aventador SVJ is not just a purchase, it's an investment. These cars often appreciate over time because of their rarity and status as one of the last great, naturally aspirated V12 Lamborghinis. For owners, that means luxury doesn't stop at enjoyment. It extends into legacy. Passing down an SVJ to the next generation, or simply keeping it as part of a collection, ensures that this car remains a symbol of timeless luxury for decades to come. Beyond the car itself, owning a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ connects you to a lifestyle few can imagine. Owners are invited to exclusive Lamborghini events, track days, and luxury gatherings, where the world's most powerful and wealthy individuals meet. It's not just a car club, it's a gateway into an elite society of passion and status. Luxury in this sense goes far beyond leather and horsepower. It becomes about connection, reputation, and belonging to a world only a select few will ever experience. The Aventador SVJ also ties directly to Lamborghini's heritage. Since its founding in 1963, Lamborghini has always stood for boldness, performance, and Italian flair. The SVJ carries that heritage proudly, while pushing it into the future. It represents decades of engineering perfection, decades of uncompromising design, and decades of being unafraid to challenge the norms of the automotive industry. To drive an Aventador SVJ is to connect yourself to that legacy. It is luxury in its purest cultural form. And perhaps the most luxurious part of all is the feeling it gives you. Imagine walking into your garage, pressing the ignition cover, and hearing that V12 roar to life. Imagine driving through the streets knowing that every head turns as you pass. Imagine pulling up to a 5-star hotel, and the SVJ becoming the centerpiece of the night. That is the kind of emotional experience no other car can offer. That is the kind of experience money alone cannot buy. It is exclusivity. It is passion. It is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. So when we talk about the luxury side of the Aventador SVJ, we're not just talking about a comfortable interior or a rare car. We're talking about a lifestyle, a legacy, and an emotion that defines what true luxury means. This is not just a supercar. It is the definition of Italian luxury performance. A car that will forever stand as one of the most beautiful, rare, and desirable automobiles ever created. The Aventador SVJ is not only a Lamborghini, it is the Lamborghini. And for those fortunate enough to experience it, it is more than a machine. It is a dream made real.